Hello, my dear students. So today we will be discussing about very short answer type question of the chapter motion and measurement of distances. Okay, so let's get started. So here you see question number 1. State the type of motion exhibited by the bullet fired from the gun. Okay, so when a bullet is fired from a gun, then what happens? The bullet, it goes straight, isn't it? And we all know that the straight path motion, okay, the motion which exhibits in a straight path, that is known as what? That is known as rectilinear motion. Okay, so since the bullet which is fired from the gun, it goes straight, so therefore the motion exhibited by the bullet fired from a gun is rectilinear motion. Okay. Number 2. A girl is sitting on a merry-go-round. What type of motion is she having? Okay, so merry-go-round, I think all of you have seen in the fairs, isn't it? The children, they sit on the merry-go-round. Okay, so when a girl is sitting on a merry-go-round, okay, and when the merry-go-round is moving, so therefore the girl, she is in a circular motion, isn't it? As because the merry-go-round, it is moving in a circular path, okay, and the girl is sitting on the merry-go-round, isn't it? So the girl, it is also exhibiting the same path followed by the merry-go-round, so therefore the girl is having circular motion. All right, now number 3. What type of motions do the vehicles on a straight road perform? As here already it is mentioned that in a straight road, so therefore it is known as what? It is known as rectilinear motion. Now number 4. What type of motion is represented by the march past of soldier in a parade? March past of a soldier in a parade, always you will see that they are moving either in a straight direction. Okay, so if they are moving in a straight direction, so in that case they are having a rectilinear motion. And always you will find when they are moving, when their hands and feet are moving, okay, they are moving in a constant time period. Okay, constant time period they are moving. So therefore in this case you can refer this type of motion which are represented by the march past of a soldier in a parade is periodic motion. All right. Next, number 5. A point is marked on a blade of a ceiling fan. The ceiling fan is then switched on. What type of motion is described by the point marked on a blade? Okay, so blade, all of you know the blade, 3 or 4 blades are present in a ceiling fan, isn't it? So if you mark a point on a blade, okay, and if you turn on the switch of the ceiling fan, then what will happen? Then the blade, it will start moving, isn't it? The blade you will find that the blade, they are moving in a circular path, isn't it? So the blades, they are following in a circular motion, and since the point is present in the blade, so therefore the point which is marked on the blade of the ceiling fan, so it is also exhibiting what? It is also exhibiting circular motion. All right. Now, number 6. What type of motion is exhibited by a swinging pendulum? Pendulum, as you all know, that it moves in a constant time period. Its time period is fixed. So, therefore, it is an example, perfect example of periodic motion. Okay. Next, number 7. What type of motion is exhibited by sprinters in 100-meter race? Okay, so a 100-meter race or 50-meter race, whatever, like even if when you all take part in your annual sports, you all move in a straight path, isn't it? A path is being drawn, a track is being drawn, and over there you have to run, isn't it? So in that case, you all follow, or the sprinters in a 100-meter race, they follow what? They follow rectilinear motion. Next, number 8. State the type of motion exhibited by the branch of a tree moving to and fro. Okay, so when a branch of a tree is moving, so that is also moving in a constant time period. Okay, so in this case, it is referred to as a periodic motion. All right. Next, number 9. Name 2 types of motion exhibited by a ball rolling on a ground. Okay, so when a ball is rolling on a ground, okay, suppose if you want to move a ball through the ground, okay, so what you have to do when you will throw the ball, first of all the ball, it will be moving in its own axis. Okay, so whatever the thing moves in its own axis, that kind of motion is called rotational motion, isn't it? And when the ball, when it will roll in the ground, it will go straight, isn't it? It will not curve. It will not follow the curved path. It will go straight. And since it will go straight, so therefore it is referred to as a rectilinear motion. Okay. Next, number 10, name any two animals which were used for transport purpose in ancient times. Now, before the invention of wheel, isn't it? Now, with the invention of wheel, our lifestyle has been changed. With the invention of wheel, lots of vehicles have also been invented, isn't it? Now, earlier, in our earlier times, either the people they used to walk or they used animals as a means of transport. So two common animals the people they used for the process of transportation is cow and goat. All right, number 11, name any two-wheeled vehicles pulled by animals, bullock cart and horse cart. Okay. Number 2, 12. Name any two body parts of a person which can be used as a unit of measuring length. Okay, so before the invention of standard unit of measurement, the people they used a common thing, that is a part of their body, to assume the length. Okay, so two such examples are, number 1 is forearm and number 2 is handspan. All right, so this is all about today. Thank you everyone.